So before our games tonight, a little tour of beautiful Bonn. And after the tour of Bonn, here we are in the stadium live, and that is the stage where most of the games take place tonight, and they are wonderful games too. We're going to have, in Bonn, an open-air party. And the teams on the stage. First of all, from Belgium, the team of Moucron. They're up in the west, just south of Bruges. Next, the little Swiss team of Trelay. Spelled Tredex. Only 700 people live there. It's a small village near Geneva. From France, you may recognize this team, Mandelieu, Lanapoule. They played last year in Lincoln. A lovely, lovely team. Extroverts all. From Great Britain, the team from the Isle of Man, the capital of the Isle of Man, Douglas. The Italians from Merano, situated in the heart of the Central Alps. From Portugal, you'll enjoy this team. They are from Madeira, that beautiful island off the West African coast, famous for its wine, its bananas, and the capital city of Funchal. Another Serbo-Croat team from Yugoslavia, near Zagreb, Karlovac. And listen to the crowd roar now, the home team of Bonn. That's the first game. There are 6 rolling sets of stairs there. Portugal on the right, then Germany, Britain, Belgium, Switzerland and France at the top of the staircase, which will roll. We have little shelves that will take 12 glasses of wine. The boy and girl at the top are just there to receive the wine. At the bottom are some waitresses. And we have 2 from the Isle of Man. There they are. We have 12 waitresses from 6 teams. And you'll see on those little tables little trays, and they have to get up those stairs, and under the stairs we have an adversary, a man on his back rolling the rollers. Can you see the rollers rolling now? Well, that's it. You've got to get straight up to the top. Germany are struggling, Britain are up, and the girls come down on the bottom ones. Can you see the game? That's the game. 12 glasses in the shortest possible time, and it's very important that Douglas get off the mark to a flying start. That's our little girl going up there, and that's Caroline Condren. Whoa! If you're watching the British team, it's the third from the right, and our other little girl is Sheila Quayle. The Isle of Man, you know, very, very tough team. They won our championship knockout at Charlotte Richards, so we expect great things from them tonight. Oof! 12 glasses, you can hear all the sound from the opening, people shouting excitedly. The crowd getting warmed up, as I say, about 20,000 people here in Bonn. The Germans doing well. The fellow underneath our roller, by the way, is a Belgian. As I told you, he's lying on his back. You can't see him, but he rolls the rollers with his feet. And at the far end, we have the French girl with a foot caught and roller. But don't worry about it, they're only made of sponge rubber. Nobody gets hurt on this game. That's it. Up to top again, the Swiss. From Trede, the Swiss have managed to do it. Where are our girls? You can see the expressions of joy on the Swiss faces. The arms akimbo. Don't know who he is. Yes. Britain's finished, I think. The British have finished. The Belgians are still playing. That is the Belgian girl. But we don't know who she is, so it doesn't really matter. In comes Gennaro.
Für Frankreich 1 Minute 20 Sekunden, 1 Minute
20 Sekunden is 1 minute 20 for the French of Mandelieu.
Für die Schweiz ganz genau auch 1 Minute 20.
The Swiss with the time of 1:20, equal time. Where were the British? I think we might be third. Come on, Douglas. The Belgians 1:28. No, we're getting further down the leaderboard. We're in now. This is us. Well done. There's about 40 people here. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow, wonderful.
51 Sekunden.
51, well out for the German team. 1:51. Can that time be right for Britain? 33 seconds? No. No, it's 1:51 for the German team. 1:03 for Portugal. Can this time be right? 33 seconds. We'll soon see when they award the points. But certainly the Swiss were celebrating, seem to be celebrating before us. 6 points, it's right, you can rejoice, yes, and about 50 people have made the journey from the Isle of Man to here in Bonn by coach and train. They've been travelling for 3 days and 3 nights, or so they tell us. But what a marvellous start. The two girls there were Sheila Quayle and Caroline Convery, putting Douglas right in the lead. 6 points. You'll see the printout. Douglas 6, Bond 5, Funchal 4, Trelix 3, Mandela 3, Moucron 1, Morano and Karlovac haven't played yet, but the first round of the Fil Rouge you really will enjoy. I promise you, it is a fantastic game. This is the Alb Hardy Band, a big international swing band, and at the back there is the flag of the Isle of Man, because the fellow playing the drums, would you believe, comes from Boston in Lincolnshire. An international band, there are Spaniards, Hungarians in there, there's a guy from the USA, there's a guy from Czechoslovakia, a guy from Luxembourg, a big international swing band. They're going to play, listen. That was a very short sample of what they can achieve. Given the opportunity, they are a marvellous, internationally known swing band. But what is going to happen to them, you will see, and you'll love it. Music starts again. The whistle will blow. No, they are going to throw things at the band. A fantastic Fil Rouge. The band have got to keep on playing because the contestants have to knock down the sheet music in front of them. Don't shoot the pianist, he's only doing his best. The Italians and the Yugoslavs have to aim at the back. You see them? The sheet music is disappearing from in front of the band, and when all the sheet music has disappeared, then the game is over. There are 48 objects to chuck at them. You see, on the left, it's red, and on the right, it's white. There it is. Can you see the game? The sheet music has got to disappear. And every time the sheet music is hit, the player behind it has to stop playing. You can see for yourselves what's happened. The Italians, I think, have dislodged most of it. There's also a tambourine player. He's from Hungary. The Yugoslavs have used up all their ammunition. No, they haven't. They've still got one to go. Can he hit anything? Yes, he got. Whoa! He killed the Congo drums player. He knocked out the trumpet player, and he got down a sheet to pieces. Well, the crowd liked it, and I know you will at home. It is a most original Fil Rouge.
Also für Italien waren alle abgeschlagen, weil der letzte wurde von einem Mikrofon aufgehalten und das haben wir sehen können. Da für Italien aber eine Zeit von 39 Sekunden.
Sheets of music.
Sagen die Kegler für die
And the Italians got them all down in 39. 39 seconds. And only 5 sheet musics for Yugoslavia. There are 4 rounds of the Fil Rouge to come, and you will enjoy every one. Don't shoot the pianist, he's only doing his best. Next game, the swinging chandeliers. And we go in this one. That is Chris Wasley, who was a public relations officer in the Isle of Man, nearest to the camera. And he's dressed as a waiter, and he has to light the lamps for the banquet. There are 8 chandeliers. You can see at the top, the lights need to be lit. A joker comes in, it's the German joker. The German joker of Bonn is coming in. And as you see, when it's folded up, the joker is an invitation, Einladung zum Fest, which is the invitation to the feast. Trellex, the Trellex are coming in with a stick of dynamite. We're calling him Trellex, but of course you French buffs will know that the correct pronunciation is Trelle. And Merano, a little Tyrolean village in the south of Italy. So 3 jokers being played. The German, the Swiss, the Italian. So this is important for Miran. Their joker is being played on this fellow here, and he is called Hans Ladurner, and he's a student, and he's off the mark. He's beaten Chris Wasley off the mark. The idea is to keep swinging to get a rhythm, so you can get from one to the other. Watch the technique. Just watch the game unfold and see if you can deduce the best technique. The Italian at the moment has lit 3 chandeliers. He has 5 to go. We're out of sync. No, we're not doing too badly. Off. He has slipped. He's got to go back to the previous one. He's got to swing and get on. With a bit of bad luck there for Douglas. We must be up in seconds and thirds and first to be in contention tonight here in Bonn, and we're all excited about the prospect. He's caught up with the Italian. The Italian's out of rhythm. Chris Wasley can come up. Despite the fall, he's a little bit out of sync. You must get them swinging so that they touch. He's back in rhythm again. The time, attention to the time, coming up to 1 minute. He's got 2 minutes to go. The Italian on the joker. Now 1, 2 chandeliers in front. Chris is not really with the rhythm. As you know by now, in international knockout, the draw takes place before the games. So poor old Chris hasn't been on this apparatus. The Italian's finished. He hasn't been on it, Chris. But there'll be some more teams, too, who haven't practiced. He's now swinging. He's in the rhythm. He's hit it. And if he could just grab this penultimate one, he might be in the points. No? Come on, Chris Wasley. He's in. He's in. He's in. He clambers up. The light switch is there at the top. You can see for yourself. He's coming to the last one now. He's out of sync again. He'll do it this time. Next time. Next time, attention to the time. Come on, Chris Wasley, go to the top and switch on, and the time is taken now, and we make it. Wow.
Wir haben die Zeit für Italien 1 Minute 16 Sekunden, 1 Minute 16.
1:16
für Meran.
Und für Großbritannien 1 Minute 56 Sekunden, 1:56.
Und 1:56
is
für
1:56.
Douglas. Unsere beiden Kandidaten
For Douglas, just in limit time of 2 minutes.
Innen Funchal und dann außen unser Vertreter aus Mandelieu, La Napole.
Achtung, 3, 2, 1.
Off go the Portuguese of Funchal from that little island, that beautiful island of Madeira off the African coast. We had a team from an island in the Atlantic, from the Azores, playing for Portugal. They certainly have some romantic teams, but so far in international knockout, of course, they've not met with much success. They're still feeling their way around the games. And talking of feeling their way around the games, the young Frenchman, Patrick Angelot, hasn't found his swing yet.
Schauen Sie mal, er hat einen wunderschönen Rhythmus raus. Hoffentlich hält er das auch durch. So, noch 3 für...
Not a bad effort by this Portuguese lad here. Duarte Marques is called. And he's only 16. Very fine effort from this guy. Tremendous effort, in fact. Best time coming up for this Portuguese lad. Tremendous, he'll get the crowd will applaud him. The Germans are very, listen to that. We made 1:08, and we're not going to be good enough, I'm afraid. Chris Wasley wasn't good enough.
Ja, Ergebnisse für diesen Durchgang für Portugal. 1 Minute 08. 1:08.
1 Minute 08 is 1:08.
Für Frankreich 1 Minute 20. 1 Minute 20.
Und
That's
1:20
1:20.
für Montpellier-la-Napole. Dritter Durchgang,
At the
zwei
moment we're
Mannschaften,
bottom.
die den Joker gesetzt haben. Das
Two
bedeutet
jokers.
also
Oh, look
jetzt,
at these boys.
dass man sich ganz besonders anstrengen muss, denn das sollen ja zusätzliche wertvolle
Two
Punkte
young men
werden.
very smartly dressed as waiters tonight from Switzerland. Furthest away from us, from Schwede,
Achtung,
we have a guy called Freddy,
2, 1.
and the German is Roger. And we've got the clock on it. Some quick times, I'll tell you, because 1:08 for Portugal will take some beating. See the technique of the German there. The technique of that German boy. He nudged the chandelier. He wants to jump to. Watch him now. Watch him nudge it. No, he went out of picture. You're watching the Swiss contestant, Master Zeltner. Watch the technique now. If he doesn't go out of shot, he'll give the next one a nudge. See with his chin. The Swiss in trouble. The Germans swinging away. Coming to 40 seconds. Now, has he nudged it enough? Yes, he has. Good technique by the German. Good techniques, but 50 seconds. He needs to go. He needs to travel now because the Portuguese time 1:08. If you're playing the Joker, 6 points, of course, for first place. He's going to do it. He's come to listen to the crowd. The crowd are back again. He's missed it. He's missed the rhythm. It'll cost him first place, that. He's missed it. He's in second place. He's on 1:14. But the Swiss in some sort of trouble. Don't quite get it. You've seen the technique. Have bets at home on what the Yugoslavs and the Belgians can do in the last heat.
Die Zeit für die Schweiz 1 Minute 33 Sekunden. 1:33.
1:33
For the Swiss, 1:33.
Und für Deutschland 1 Minute 14. 1 Minute
1:14. That's second fastest.
Für Bonn. Das ist die
They're in Joker
zweitbeste
points
Zeit
then.
bisher. Wir wollen auch noch
There's
gar
the
nicht
scoreboard.
beschreien, sondern das nur mal festhalten
Last
im
heat.
Hinterkopf vor diesem zweiten Durchgang.
Boris
Innen
of
startet
Yugoslavia,
Karlovac,
Eddie
außen
of
Moucron.
Moucron.
3, 2, 1.
A teacher from Yugoslavia, a house painter from Belgium. And I don't think at the moment either of them will trouble the Portuguese or the German for maximum points. 25 seconds gone, 3 lit. Let's watch the technique. You know it by now. Nudge the one that you want to leap to next so that it swings and synchronizes with the one that you're on. See, the Belgian just nudged it. He'll get it next time. He's on. But I'm afraid at this rate of progress that the most we can hope for from this game is 1 point. Which is a pity because Douglas bombed off with 6. First on the leaderboard at the moment. The Belgian coming in for a time of something like 1:16.17. Portuguese. Oh! He's got to go back to the previous one. Sent back by Gennaro to the previous one. The Portuguese time then, definitely the fastest at 1:08. Having a lot of trouble. Well, this could be good news for Britain at the moment. If you fall off, the rule is you've got to go back to the preceding one. And if he loses his rhythm, we could come with a point or two, and it could be vital at the end of the night. It could be vital to Britain, and Douglas at the end of the night, just a point or two here, he's out of time, so we definitely... Poor old Boris, he fell, and he put Chris into 2 points instead of 1. Sympathetic applause, the Bonn crowd, absolutely marvellous sportsmen and women. They cheer anything. The points.
Für Jugoslawien haben wir nur 7 Leuchter.
7 Leuchter für
Out of
Karlovac.
time, only 7 chandeliers lit.
Belgien 1 Minute 16.
And for the Belgian, 1:16.
Für Bokov.
Das ist sehr wichtig für die Joker. 1 Minute 16 pour la Belgique. Dann die Punkte. Wir haben zuerst Portugal mit 8 Punkten.
Funchal 8 Punkte.
Dann Deutschland mit 7 Punkten plus 4 Punkte.
7 plus 4
für den Joker.
puts them at the
7
top.
gewonnen und für den Joker zusätzlich 4, das sind 11 Punkte.
Dann Italien 6 Punkte plus 2 Punkte für den Joker.
Miran 6 plus 2.
You know the scoring of the Joker by now. The Italians of Miran Marano.
6 Punkte.
6 Punkte für Bokov.
Listen to this fluent German from Gennaro
Dann
and Manfred.
Frankreich 4 Punkte.
4 für Mandelieu-la-Napoule.
Für die Schweiz 3 Punkte und nichts für den Joker.
Da ist, liebe Eidgenossen, der Joker ohne Punkte geblieben. 3 Punkte für Trellet.
Für Großbritannien 2 Punkte
2 für Douglas
und für Jugoslawien 1 Punkt.
und einen für
The printout,
Karlovac.
Bonn 16, Funchal 12, Douglas 8, Mirano 8, Moucron 7, Mondelier 7, Trellet 6, and Karlovac 1. Good Joker, coming second. The chef's game. Well, we've had the chandeliers lit and the cocktails served. Now to a bit of grub. It's time, isn't it? First of all, the soup, the famous soup of Bonn. We have the chefs. One of the chefs is a commis chef and swims. The other collects the grub. So, for Great Britain, we have Dave Anderson and Brian Kane. Dave Anderson is doing the swimming. He swims under the platform, surfaces, there's a plate. On the plate, we have 3 dumplings. They've got to be taken back to the start and handed to the chef on the rolling carpet. They mustn't drop on the water. Switzerland have dropped theirs. We count the number of vegetables left at the end of the game. And our chef's in, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter a toss, as long as the veg haven't gone in. You can please yourself what you do, as long as the veg doesn't tipple in. 3 dumplings on 1 plate. Now you see the second plate coming on. And it's 3 cauliflowers, 3 dumplings, 3 cauliflowers, and a tomato make the soup. So far, we've got 3 dumplings. Lots gone in. Lots gone in for the Swiss. He's lost them. If the veg fall off the plate or in the water, they've gone. You can't count them. So it doesn't really matter at this stage. Don't panic. It's not how fast you are, it's how many veg you get on the arrival. We're handing over our 3 cauliflowers. Let us now pray. They're the tomatoes, because when that goes, it signifies end of game for Yugoslavia. That's the Yugoslav. He's got to duck under the apparatus. You know the game by now. He surfaces there, drags the tomato. We are going down on our last leg for our tomato. Forget the Swiss, he's out. There's veg floating everywhere. There's veg floating too for the Yugoslavs who will win this heat. Bet you. That's everything gone. That is a torrid time. That was lovely, because the rules are quite clear. It doesn't matter whether we. I think we're coming up for limit time, though. Coming up for limit. The applause for the Swissies give us a few laughs, but this is important. Don't drop this. Don't drop it. We must have it in. That's it, and we've got all our veg intact. The time is taken.
An den Turm ran. Hier, Guido. Ja, hier kommen wir auch nicht ins Bild. Dann machen wir es mal hier. So.
Also, wir haben für die Schweiz 0 Gegenstände. Pour la Suisse 0.
Poor Swiss, they got nothing out of it, I tell you. They count the veg at the end.
Für Jugoslawien 6 Gegenstände.
Six veg for the Yugoslavs, but we must get all the lot.
Großbritannien eine Zeit.
We've got them all.
2 Minuten 13
We've got 7.
Douglas,
7 in a time of 2 minutes 13. We won the heat. Next team, the Germans, the French, the Italians.
2 minutes 13 pour Douglas. So, jetzt im zweiten Durchgang ist hier vorne schon der Küchenjunge aus Bonn baden gegangen, aus Montlieu-la-Napoule und auch aus Meran.
Achtung, Attention. 3, 2, 1.
Off we go, the Germans of Bonn, the French of Mandelieu, the Italians of Meran. 3 dumplings, not to be spilled. Hand over to the senior chef on the rolling carpet. Oh, the Italians! And, oh, everybody's in, yes, incredible! The lot, the whole thing went in, the Italians have spilled, the French have gone in. I don't think there's a dumpling on the plates. I don't think any dumplings at all. So we're bound to have won the game. We're bound to have won it, absolutely. You can sit back and enjoy this. We've backed the maximum points. I bet we should have played our joker too on this one. And the Italians, it looks easy, but it's not. The French and the Germans in again. That's it. Oh, that's Bernard. There are 2 Bernards playing the game. And you wouldn't believe this, but the fellow who's the chef on the right there is called Bernard Luck. It's true. It's absolutely true. He's out of luck. He's disappeared. Oh, rest. Look at that. Tomatoes rolling everywhere. So our 2 boys did very well there. Full marks to Dave Anderson, who's a farmer, and Brian Kane, who's also a farmer. Our boys, well, you would expect a couple of farmers from the Isle of Man to do well, wouldn't you, on this sort of game? 2 farming lads who've had a wonderful time in Bonn, enjoying themselves. And so far, I can't see any veg at all. There's the Frenchman, he's knocked them all in again. He's just thrown him in disgust. He's absolutely cheesed off now. They're cursing each other. Oh, that was hysterical. Here comes something else for the Germans. Is it 3 cauliflowers? It could be. Somehow you suspected that he wasn't. Here's a tomato. Can he get the tomato? Can he? He reaches, he clutches, despairing. Then he goes in. This is the 3rd time. This must be the 3rd time if he goes in. Wait for it. And. That is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. Bernard Luck. What does he do for a living? He's a civil engineer. Well, I've no doubt when he gets to his factory tomorrow, he'll be the butt of everybody's jokes in Bonn. Incredible. Lovely game.
Merano 4 Gegenstände.
So we had 4 veg for the Italians, nothing for the French, nothing for the Swiss, and nothing at all. Oh, and they're getting the bird from the crowd. Well, that was incredible. We thought that our 2 British boys there were a trifle slow, but they proved us wrong. Another game they've won. Well, this can't be bad. 3 games down, 2-1. You can't beat 6 points on the scoreboard. Our joker to come on the next game, game number 4. Keeps fingers crossed at home. Bonn 17, Douglas 14, Meran 12, Funchal 12, Mandelieu 8, Moucron 7, Trellet 7, Karlovac 6, and this next round of the Fil Rouge, which by now you will know and love, I hope. The Portuguese are playing and the Belgians. On the left, Funchal, on the right, Moucron. The opposition is Britain. It's a lovely girl there from Funchal. She's called Maria, 18, Paolo, her partner, also 18, a couple of students.
Achtung, Musik bitte.
And two more students for Belgium. Stefan and Sylvie, 16 and 17. The band plays the Al Hardy Band, ladies and gentlemen, featuring at the back Tony Howard on drums from Boston, Lincolnshire. And it'll all happen. Opposing David Kane, Tina Kelly, they try to stop their Portuguese mates from throwing. Don't shoot the pianist. Watch it, listen to the music. The white music is for the Belgians, the red music for the Portuguese. Watch the band's antics. Just for fun, in a rehearsal, I took the place of the tambourine player, and I'll tell you what, when they start throwing those bottles at the foot of the table, they come whizzing in like guided missiles. Watch, they're throwing the bottles now. Pung! Score it for yourself.
Al Hardy hat schon in vielen Ländern gespielt, aber noch nie unter so schwierigen Bedingungen.
What a way to treat a band, isn't it? Watch the antics of Al Hardy. He's the man in a suit in the bottom left of your picture. He's the band leader. Just fancy treating an international band leader like that, throwing missiles at him. Well, what's happened? I think Funchal have got them all down. Funchal have got them all down, and maybe the Belgians have too. No, I can see they're aiming at the sheet music in front of our drummer. And they haven't got it, so it'll be 6 in a time for Funchal and 5 sheets of music, we think, for the Belgians.
Für Portugal, die Zeit für alle Gegenstände, alle Notenblätter, 1 Minute 06.
Funchal, 1 Minute 06.
Und für Belgien nur 4 Notenblätter.
Only
Und für
4.
Mukron 4 Notenblätter. Das wär's vom
So the best time in
Zwischenspiel.
town is at 39
Wo ist denn der
seconds.
Manfred?
Ja, ich wollte eigentlich sagen, Aufforderung zum Tanzen. Muss ich
There's
sagen,
our British Joker in the middle of that picture.
Liebe Zuschauer. Wir haben eine Menge von
The Douglas
Maskottchen.
Joker,
Hier
and
beim Joker
we need
aus Douglas.
maximum points out of it.
Zunächst einmal der Joker and good luck for this
That's our
game.
team captain.
What do you call this beautiful little
Listen.
cat?
Dougie Kelly, the Manx cat from the Isle of Man, where we have no tails in our cats.
Oh, das ist die schwanzlose Katze von der Isle of Man. Das ist also keine Tierquälerei, was die da betreiben. Die sind da so. Okay, thank you very much for coming. Good luck for this game. And another one here. What did you bring with? What is it? A dog?
No.
A dog. And what is his name?
Jotzo.
Jocko. Jotzo. Also eine Katze, ein Hund und ein Joker. Good luck for Karlovac.
You can hear it all.
Und ein Joker für Mandelieu Lanapool. No mascots, Monsieur?
No mascot,
Why not?
because we haven't.
Oh, Sie haben eigentlich, das soll ich schnell sagen, eigentlich ein Eichhörnchen. Aber das haben Sie nicht mehr fangen können. Insofern haben Sie darauf verzichtet. Nur den Joker. Bonne chance. Das sind also im ersten Durchgang jetzt schnell unsere
Well,
Mannschaft.
we disposed of the jokers. You've seen the cats and the dogs and other animals. It concerns dancing couples. We are nearest the camera. Our dancing couple, Willie, Christian, Karen, Lise, that's the game. They're wearing big shoes, but the right shoe of each, the right shoe and the left shoe of the contestants are fastened together. They prance up the course. And they jump on a little podium, and as they revolve 3 times, it switches on the light. When they switch the light on, they can then progress to the next one. We switched on one. We're watching the British couple. The French are playing in this one. Their joker is on this one too, so it's very important for the two British contestants to go on to the winning so far. This is Karen Lees and Willie Christian, yet another farmer, Willie, and Karen's a clerk. The Belgians are coming up. We've got the clock on it. They revolve the little podium 3 times, and the light comes on. Karen, a big girl, a great sport. We've seen her do this game before. We were quite excited about it when they told us we were playing the Joker, and we're coming into it. We're going to win. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Yes, the light's switched on. Go on, get up there. The French are in first, though. We come in second. The Germans are coming in third. And the Belgians are struggling in fourth. That's the game. They look quite pleased with it. The important thing is the time. The French just crept in front of us.
Einfach, wenn man da so mit den Füßen aneinander gebunden ist und dann noch fröhlich tanzt. So ein bisschen außer Atem, out of breath. Tief durchatmen und während wir alle mit wieder Luft schöpfen.
Guido comes prancing in with the times.
Die Zeiten. Für Belgien 1 Minute 06. 1 Minute 06.
The Belgians
1:06 für
1:06.
Für Deutschland 1:00. 1:00.
Eine Minute für
1:00 for the Germans.
Großbritannien 57 Sekunden.
Douglas, 57 Sekunden.
57 secondes pour la
Douglas, 57
Grande-Bretagne.
seconds.
Et pour la France, 53
But the French time was a few seconds quicker.
53 Sekunden für Frankreich.
53.
53 Sekunden.
The bogey
Und
time is
gleich
53 and the next heat will go.
Zum zweiten Durchgang mit den restlichen 4 Mannschaften, die ich Ihnen dann unterwegs
The
vorstellen
Italians,
will.
the Swiss, the
Guido.
Portuguese, the Yugoslavs.
Achtung, 3, 2, 1.
So the
Und zwar
right,
von der
the right foot of the girl, the left of the boy are fastened together.
Und in der Mitte Relais.
They circulate in unison to light the little lamp,
Die Mannschaft aus Relais. Dann
and it's simply a case of making a contact. That's what the lamp is about, and the time is good. But oh, look at the Yugoslavs ripping it up. The Yugoslavs on their joker, and they really are bombing. Just watch them. The music, a very simple peasant dance from the Black Forest. Two strapping folk there, a big boy and a big girl, coming up for 40 seconds. Oh, this is, well, it's going to be well won. That joker is well won. No doubt about it. Coming up 45 seconds. 45, and I don't think anybody else is going to beat us. Our time was 57 seconds. Oh, we could be beaten as well by the Italians. Our joker could be pushed out for the first 3. We're in the points, but as you know, to back joker points, you've got to come in the first 3. The crucial time there was the Italian time. At the moment, in the game, we are lying second with 57 seconds, the French first with 53. Certainly the Yugoslavs in with the best time of the lot. So at the moment, we're sweating on 2 points from the joker. Third place in the game, 2 points on the joker. We shall see.
Also, wir haben für Portugal 1 Minute 05. 1 Minute
I'm
05.
is 105.
Punschal 1:05.
Für die Schweiz 1 Minute 03.
Relais 1:03.
Oh, 103.
Pour la Suisse. Pour la Yougoslavie,
This is it.
44 secondes.
44 is 44 seconds, so we're down to third. The Italians now.
Pour l'Italie, 55 secondes. Italien,
Oh,
55
we've lost it. We've blown off our joker by 2 points. By 2 seconds, rather. 2 seconds, and we just dispatched the joker. So from now on, it's going to get tough.
Plus 6 Punkte für den
8
Joker.
plus 6 for Karlovac.
Positiv dazu, 6 Punkte für den Joker.
Zweite Stelle haben wir Frankreich. 7 Punkte.
The French of Mondelieu, 7 plus 4, 11.
Mandelieu 7 plus 4.
Dann haben wir Italien.
The Italians of Miran Barano, 6 plus 2.
Großbritannien 5 Punkte. Ohne Zusatz-
Only 5 and nothing, of course, for the joker.
Das ist Douglas, 5 Punkte, nichts für den Joker.
It looked good, it wasn't quite good enough. But still, to get 5 points, we're still there, we're still racing. A lot of the night still to come, some great games. Sit back and enjoy it. The rain stopped. The crowd is smiling again. The printout, Bond 21, Karlovac. Karlovac 20, Mondelieu 19, and Douglas at 19. We're in third place, equal third. So we come to the clowns. You'll enjoy this one too, because those clowns, another joker coming in, a Funchal. The Funchal joker coming in. So that leaves only one joker. 5 games. This is the 5th game, and only one joker to come, the Belgian joker. For us, Ian Forrest and Sheila Quayle have to go across the slippery plank, and as Bonn this year is the home of the Bundesgarten show, that's a national flower show. Naturally, we gather some flowers, a bit like the Chelsea show in Great Britain. A riotous extravaganza of flora and fauna. And the girls have to pick their way across in the great big boots across the plank. But now we come to the nasty bit. Can you see that raised bit of iron? It's black and it brings them all to grief. As soon as they drop in the water, they take the flowers they've collected back to the start and the boy takes over. That's the Portuguese land. On the right is Ian Forrest. Come on, Ian. He's a lawyer in Douglas, but can he walk the slippery plank in Bonn? Oh, the Portuguese are doing rather well. We're in. We've dived in and showered that Portuguese laddie with water. Each boy picks up 3 flowers, 3 bunches of flowers. He's made it to the end and gets the applause. He's got to make up his mind. He picks up the ones on the left. The girl picks the ones on the right. 6 bunches of flowers to pick. Only 6. And once you get your boots full of water, the game gets tougher and tougher. What have we got so far? See for yourself. 1, 2, 3. 3 bunches of flowers from the 3 grey pots. We need to get over that bar. Go on, Ian. He's over the bar. Can he maintain his balance? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He's done well, the lad. He's done well. Don't tumble in now. He's on his way. Yes. He's got 3. 3 so far. It all depends on the girls now. How well can this little Portuguese girl on the left, with the hopes of Funchal resting on her tiny shoulders, how can she do it? Miss Quayle is in the Wasser. And they finished. Yes, they have. Oh, marvellous. What a great show. 2 minutes 30 is limit time on the game. Now, let us see what Mrs. Quayle, let's have it right, Mrs. Quayle can do. Come on, Sheila. This is the tricky bit. The tricky bit is the black, the raised iron bit. Go on. No, she has a dive and misses. And she's not going to do it.
Eine Zeit für Portugal mit 6 Blumensträußen. Das macht 2 Minuten 01. 0-1.
2:01 für Funchal.
2-0-1 for Funchal on the joker.
Und für Großbritannien 4 Sträuße.
So 4 bunches of flowers for Britain. And it's not a bad score, that. There's a lot to come. A lot of fun in the game.
Die Clowns aus der Bundeshauptstadt starten. Das ist nicht politisch gemeint.
The Yugoslavs and the Germans.
Auf den Weg. Zeitgold. 2:01 hat Funchal vorgelegt. Das ist voran jetzt die anderen Teams gemessen werden müssen. Vorsichtig mit den Fingerspitzen. Karl-Heinz. Wenn er gleich darf.
The Yugoslav girl doesn't look too safe, a little precarious at the moment. She's in any second, she'll go. She's gonna go. No. Held it well. Yes. Oh, yes. She's got her 3 bunches for Yugoslavia. She's got the 3. 3 for Karlovac. And what about, she's there, she's pleased. The German's in, the German girl's in, the Fräulein's in. Whilst we're looking at the celebration of the Karlovac, that little Fräulein's in. Big fella for Germany coming on now. There's the camera, German. It's furthest away. Karlovac, and he's... That's allowed, by the way, a despairing dive to catch a bunch of flowers, and he's got 2 bunches. The German looks a bit... Oh, yes, he's staggered at it. He's 1 more to collect. He's gone for the left-hand bunches, and he's done it. He'll get his applause, and deservedly so. Little German girl, Claudia, and the big fellow from Yugoslavia. He's gonna throw himself at him. She's coming through. They're both on their way. They're both coming through for a time. And it could be the German girl first.
Beide Mannschaften sind ganz genau zusammen. Mit beiden Füßen auf dem Podium. Und die Zeit für beide Mannschaften ist 1 Minute 48 für Deutschland.
So, the Yugoslav time 1:48.
Jugoslawien 1 Minute 48.
And 1:40, they couldn't separate it, 1:48, the Germans and the Yugoslavs. Well, the Portuguese joker in jeopardy now.
3, 2, 1.
The last heat, the Italians, the Belgians. Carmen on the right for Italy. Carmen didn't last long. The fiery Carmen. We had a chance to see her before she disappeared into the aqua. How's Marion doing? Nearest the camera for Moucron. Whopping big boots make your balance a bit difficult. And Marion's in. She's out. Look at this Belgium here. This is a bit of a character. On the far side, Carmen's having another go. The Italian Signorina, and she's... Oh, I think she's grabbed a bunch of flowers, though. And I mean, watch this big Belgian. He's a little bit top-heavy. He's a bit tubby, this lad. I've been watching him in practice. Bit of a tubby lad. I don't give him much chance. Ah! Here comes Marion again. And she... Look at this big fella here. He's in for Italy. Good run there by Peter. On the right, Carmen. On the left is René. See, he looks spectacular. He's an engine driver, by the way, this guy, this tubby fella, this Belgian. There's Marion. She's staggering away. Is she going to do it? Full marks for this girl. She's been in the drink 4 times, and she's one more bunch of flowers to collect. And in the meanwhile, Carmen having a torrid time in the background, looking like some angry crocodile thrashing over. Marion of Belgium has made it, and she's very chuffed. Lovely costume. And we're out of time, so we'll never see Carmen. And we'll never see the engine driver from Belgium who's just thrown its flowers in the water. There he is. He's still laughing, though.
Für Belgien haben wir
4 Sträuße für Moucron.
4 for Belgium. And 5 for the Italians. So the Germans pick up 6 points.
Für Jugoslawien ebenfalls 6 Punkte.
6 for Karlovac.
Dann für Portugal. 4
Portugal
Punkte
pick up 4 plus 2.
plus 2 für den Joker.
They're still racing, hanging on.
Plus 2 für den Joker.
Für Italien 3 Punkte.
3 für Meran.
Für Belgien 2 Punkte.
3,
3 für Moucron.
Und für
2
Großbritannien
for the
auch
Belgians,
2
and also 2 for us. The readout. We're still there, hanging on by fingertips. Bond first, 27. Karlovac, 26. Douglas have 21, and the Italians have 21.
Al-Pardis Musiker haben bisher noch keinen Zahn verloren. Wollen wir hoffen, dass das so bleibt?
In the meanwhile, just to acquaint you, just again, the Germans will lead with 27, Yugoslavs 26, the British 21, equal third with the Italians on 21, then the Portuguese with 20, the French with 19, the Belgians with 10, and the Swiss with 10. We are still hanging on. We are now 6 points behind the Germans, the Little Rouge, the Swiss on the left, and the French on the right. We go in the last Fil Rouge with Germany. Just watch it and score for yourself. You know by now, the Swiss are aiming at the red ones and the French are aiming at the white sheets of music. And the music has to be knocked off the stand. And when those bottles fly, they... You'll have gathered that the band are sheltering behind Perspex shields, borrowed from the military, because I tell you, they do really fly. There's a tambourine player, living dangerously. Bass guitar in the background, he's from Hungary, the trombone is from USA. At the back there is Tony grinning away with the Ottoman flag, can you see, on top of his cymbals. A lot of sportsmanship. How would you like to sit in a band and have these things thrown at you? The bottles are coming in. Big bottles first of all. Bang, crash, wallop, then lumps of melon. Cabbages. The Swiss haven't done too well. We think they have 4. And the French... There's one left on the left, one red one on the left. That makes 5 sheet musics. But the French haven't done too well. It's 1, 2... I think 2 are still left standing. Let's just wait for the official adjudication.
Guido, wie sieht's aus?
Wir haben für die Schweiz 5 Notenblätter
5 Notenblätter für Trellet.
und für Frankreich 4 Notenblätter.
Monlieu, Lanapool, 4 Notenblätter. So, das war also
5 and
das
4,
vorletzte
so still the
Zwischenspiel.
Italians with the best
Und nun
time, with
kommen wir
39
zu
seconds,
dem
and the Portuguese of 106.
Glücksspiel. Da warten jetzt 8 Riesengewinne auf unsere Kandidaten, die es im
Another good
wahrsten
game,
Sinne des
and this
Wortes
is the
in
tombola.
sich haben. Und unsere Kandidaten
We're having a
stehen
tombola
auch
for
schon
prizes,
bereit.
but in
Alle
those
8
prizes
Mannschaften
there,
in 2 Durchgängen
those
am
wardrobes
Start.
and
Und natürlich
clocks
muss bei einer
are
richtigen Tombola,
male
bei der es
opponents,
Wertvolles zu gewinnen
adversaries.
gibt, vorher auch ganz schön
We have a
fair
draw.
gelost werden. Und das macht natürlich
There's a boy
Genau.
and girl from
Er
each
lässt
team.
ziehen.
Watch the draw. The Swiss first. Hold it to camera.
So, das ist
2.
also Nummer 2.
They
für
go for prize
Trellet.
number 2.
Alles genau notiert. Douglas.
Nummer 6.
Deswegen
Douglas
haben
have
wir
drawn
den Punkt gemacht.
number 6. Caroline has
6
drawn number
für Douglas.
6.
Nummer 8.
Nummer 8 für Meran.
The Italians,
Schließlich
number 8.
Monlieu, Lanapool.
Nummer 5.
Number 5 for the
5
French.
für Monlieu, Lanapool. Okay, wir bleiben gleich hier, genau, zum Startpfiff.
Just to fill you in, the Swiss go for number 2, the British for number 6, the Italians number 8, and the French number 5. Now inside there could be friend or foe.
Geholt. Das ist ein bisschen glatt. Eben hat
You'll
es
soon be able to tell.
geregnet, aber
Well, we certainly picked up an adversary because the guy in there is going to kick up a great big fuss and prevent himself from being dragged with the prize to the finish. But we're knocking 7 sources of daylight out of ours, but the Italians are coming in. The Italians are over the line, I think, first. You can see who's struggling. The Italians in first. The British are coming in second. We're in second. The French are in third, and the Swiss down the line. Now you'll see who exactly, what a way to treat clocks.
Monlieu, Lanapool.
A lot of you will know that my hobby is collecting antique clocks. I've never seen anything like it. The Italians get out there. Man, who was inside? What adversary was inside that?
Gewonnenen
Who was he?
Gegenstände aufgemacht.
He was a Yugoslav, and he's still smiling. But how would you like to smile to be knocked about like that all over the sports stadium in Bonn?
How is life in
There's a
there?
British competitor coming out of the Swiss, and he did very well.
Also so schlimm ist das gar nicht, wie es hier aussieht. Was uns
It's the luck of the
zweifellos
draw.
beruhigt.
You
Genau.
could possibly, by drawing the lottery, draw your own teammate who makes life very easy for you by lying completely doggo.
Trellet, 47 Sekunden, Karotte.
Für Großbritannien 30 Sekunden.
Douglas,
47
30
for
Sekunden.
the Swiss,
Für Italien
half a minute for Britain.
27 Sekunden.
The Italians,
Meran,
27.
27 Sekunden.
Und für Frankreich
And the French?
37 Sekunden. 37.
Monlieu,
Transit,
Lanapool,
37.
37 Sekunden. So, wir gehen gleich zur Auslosung
The Italians
des
first.
zweiten Durchganges.
the British second. In the next heat, we have the draw. First of all, a young lady from Yugoslavia.
Das macht er glatt. Nummer 3. Danke.
3.
Funchal.
Funchal, show to camera. A man makes the draw.
Aha.
Number
Nummer
1.
1. Und jetzt Moucron.
4.
Nummer 4. Und schließlich Bonn. Ja, die haben gar nichts mehr
And
zu
number
losen.
7
Für
for
die
Bonn.
bleibt die
Now,
7
will the
übrig.
Germans
Mal
be
sehen,
lucky enough
ob
to
das eine
draw
glückliche 7 war. Wir gehen ein bisschen zurück. Dann behindern
number
wir die
7,
Kandidaten nicht.
and could it
Okay.
contain a fellow German who will make life easy? We'll soon be able to tell because it starts to struggle right away, the guy in the box. He's one of theirs. No, he's not. There's a bit of a struggle going on, but the Yugoslavs coming in regardless. The Yugos couldn't care less. The big strong pair, they're coming in over the line. And the Germans are coming in. Two strong teams, the Germans and the Yugoslavs. The Yugoslavs are struggling. So obviously adversaries are inside. It looks as if they had a friend inside, not a foe. There are the Germans. Over the line. And the Yugoslavs over the line. The Portuguese are still struggling. And the Belgians are still struggling. We'll see exactly who was in the German wardrobe in a second. I'll be very interested. He's out. Who was it? We missed it. Well, there's a bit of a tiz-was going on because Moucron and Funchal have got their prizes mixed up. They're both heaving on a wardrobe. They both finished, and I'm very interested to see who comes out of those wardrobes. Who's in that Portuguese wardrobe? Who is it? Come out, let's have a look at you. It's a Frenchman in the other one. Frenchman comes out of the Portuguese, and we missed the identity of the guy in the Belgian one. But the Yugoslav time, a crippler. For British years, 27 equal with the Italians. What about the German time? 105 for Funchal. 54 for the Belgians, but the crucial time is the Germans. Did they beat us? No. We just scraped in by 1 second. So we'll pick up 5 points. No, we won't. 7 points, as you were.
8 Punkte, Karlovac.
No, we won't. We'll pick up 6.
Merano.
Dann für Großbritannien 6 Punkte.
Douglas 6 Punkte.
Because the Yugoslavs and the Italians tied with 27 seconds each, picking up 8 points. The Germans down to 4 points. But already you can see the contest. It looks from here to be 4-cornered. And I don't think it will be decided until we've had the last game, a very exciting game, would you believe, of musical chairs.
Wir machen es nochmal ganz schnell, das ist ja jetzt wichtig allmählich.
Das war wieder für Jugoslawien 8 Punkte.
8 Punkte Karlovac.
Italien 8 Punkte.
Merano 8 Punkte.
Dann Großbritannien 6 Punkte.
Douglas 6 Punkte.
Dann Deutschland 5 Punkte.
Deutschland 5 Punkte.
5 points for the
Und dann
Germans.
Frankreich 4 Punkte.
4 for the French. Correction on the scoreboard.
Dann für die Schweiz 3 Punkte.
At the bottom, the Swiss 3.
Für Belgien
Then the
2
Belgians 2. The Portuguese 1, and that's a blow to the hopes of Funchal. And the readout will be very interesting. Here it comes. The Yugoslavs of Karlovac crams these Yugoslavs from the Serbo-Croat region, the north of Yugoslavia, really bombing this year. And a wonderful game. This could be the game of the night. It's the cold buffet. In the meanwhile, the Yugoslavs 34, the Germans 32, the Italians 29, and we're 4th with 27. Here comes the Moucron Joker. 4th with 27 points at the moment. We are 7 points adrift of the leaders, the Yugoslavs. But it's the cold buffet, and like all of the games tonight, designed by a genius called Willi Steinberg, who never fails to make you laugh. He makes you rock at home, and I'm sure this game will. It's a very simple game. These 6 gents with the trousers that fall down go through the archway, and they go to pick up the 4 items that make the buffet. First of all, we pick up the coffee pot, come back and place it on your table, and then the fun starts when one goes one way and the other comes the other. 4 items with a chicken leg, a loaf, a coffee pot, and a peach.
Dann wird gewertet, dann kommt das letzte Zwischenspiel und dann geht's in den Endspurt des Finales.
I love the expressions on the dummies which never change. All simply carved from polystyrene. The Portuguese loaf. Even the Swiss coming the other way. Who politely steps out of the way, the Swiss. I thought there might be a bankroll there. No. It's a very polite... Oh, he dropped his peach. The Yugoslav has dropped a peach. A fellow on the far side has dropped... There's one or two things lying around, so when they go to pick them up, the counterbalance will take over. Has he got it? Is he holding it? Yes, it doesn't matter whether you drop it or not. You've got to go back and pick it up. So this gentleman, I think, what has he got? He picks up a chicken leg and folds it in his polystyrene hands. Who's that? And what have we got left? Oh, he's waving away, so he's obviously finished. We've all finished.
So, jetzt dieses Pfeifkonzert, nehme ich an, von den Schiedsrichtern bedeutet, dass ihr durch seid, ne?
Jawohl, also wir geben die Reihenfolge, die Ankunftszeit. Also für Frankreich ersten Platz.
Erster war Mandelieu-la-Napoule.
Italien zweiter Platz.
Zweiter Meran.
Schweiz.
We didn't play, so relax. We're not concerned in this match.
Belgien vierter Platz.
Vierter Mukong.
Jugoslawien fünfter.
Karlovac fünfter.
Und Portugal sechster Platz.
Und sechste für Funchal.
Frankreich 6 Punkte.
6 Punkte, Mandelieu.
Italien 5 Punkte.
5 Merano.
Schweiz 4 Punkte.
Frede 4 Punkte.
Belgien 3 Punkte.
3 Mukong.
Jugoslawien 2 Punkte.
2 für Karlovac.
Und Portugal 1 Punkt.
Und 1 Punkt für Funchal. Wir gehen hinüber, liebe Zuschauer, zu unserem letzten fundamentalen
Karlovac's bombing at 36, the Italians 34, Bond 32, Mandela 29, Douglas 22, 27, Funchal 22, Trede 17, Moucron 15. We're well adrift, but now the fil rouge. We need a good fil rouge. We could still come and win.
Musik bitte.
The music starts from the Al Bahadi International Band. Our British competitors Dave Anderson, Tina Kelly. The Italians had them all down in 39 seconds, the Portuguese in 1:06. Nothing so far for our boy and our girl. Yes, one down for us. 5 standing. The Germans throwing well, yes. They felt the tambourine players waving a white flag. There he is on the right. And they've done it. They've got them all down. The German says, I'm surrendering. On the right, the white flag. At the moment, 35 seconds to make the German time, which puts them definitely in the lead. We're still throwing bottles away. We've got 1, 2, 3 to go. We needed a fil rouge to win. There's our drummer. He's British, still smiling. And of course you stop playing. You know the game by now. You stop playing when that's the real bottles are going in. Come on, let's dislodge them. That's time. The critical fil rouge.
Wir starten mit Großbritannien. 5 Gegenstände.
5 Notenblätter für Douglas.
Ja.
5 for Douglas and a time of something like 35.
Eine kurz und heftig für Bonn.
32.
32 Sekunden
32.
für die Mannschaft aus Bonn.
32, they've won it, they've won the fil rouge.
Deutschland 8 Punkte.
Das macht 8 Punkte für Bonn.
8 points
7 für
for the
Karlovac.
Germans, 7 for the Italians.
6 für Funchal.
6 for Portugal. 5 for Karlovats, and what a competition is becoming now between Karlovats and Miran and Bonn. We're out of it. Respectability is all we can hope for. The Yugoslavs, what a record they've got this year. 3 outright wins. The printout before the final game. The Italians 41, the Yugoslavs 41, the Germans 40, the British 32, the French 31, the Portuguese 28, the Swiss 22, the Belgians at the bottom 17. A game of musical chairs. It concerns 2 boys and 2 girls of each team. So with 32 players, they are led into the circus ring by a master accordion player who plays you some well-known tunes. They come in, this is the Polonaise, this is the final dance of the night, the open-air party in Bonn. The audience applaud, 32 players, and round the outside of the ring, would you believe, only 31 stools. Led in by the Belgians, and the Swiss, the Germans, the French, the Portuguese, the Yugoslavs, the British, the Italians. When one of your players fails to find a stool, the team is out. Watch it. We're out. We're out. We've gone out. We're out anyway, with 2 of our players failed to find a stool. No? Well, sort that one out. We're in. We're in. The 2 Kane brothers there, Brian and David, were still in. So who's gone? The Italians have gone. Oh, what a blow. The Italians out on the first round. Well, that's the end of the hopes of Miran Merano of winning the silver Jeux Sans trophy. I'll get it right, Jeux Sans Frontieres trophy tonight. So they finish in last place. Well, they're disappointed, the Italians. They were after beating Chioggia's total of 46 points to go to the final. We're still racing for respectability. The Yugoslavs and the Germans it's going to be. If either of those teams go out, that's goodbye. The other team will win. Look at the Yugoslavs. Look at the tension there on the Yugoslav faces. Where are the Germans? The Germans in pale blue and the Yugoslavs in dark blue. And what's happening? The French and the Yugoslavs are still racing around this one stool. The French are in. The French are in. The Yugoslavs have gone. They've gone. The Yugoslavs have gone. Oh, look at that. Oh, the Germans know it. The Germans have won it. If we get musical chairs, nobody cares now. It's just a game. The Germans have won the contest. The Yugoslavs had to win, had to stay in. One of those 2 teams. The Yugoslavs had 41, the Germans had 40, and the Yugoslavs had to stay. Well, it's... let's see. You might call the luck of musical chairs, but it's always a smashing game. We're playing this for fun now. The Germans have won the trophy. Douglas are playing it in earnest, I'll tell you. Let's look at the faces on the Kane brothers. Look at them. They really do want to win it. You'd be surprised. Just how much goes into musical chairs. Look at this, they're bombing. The Belgians. The Belgians are at it, and the British are in. The Belgians are out. That young waiter there from Belgium, oh, he says, flipping it. He's out. The Belgians have gone. So out so far. In last place, we have the Italians. Next to last, the Yugoslav. Then the Belgians. We're still playing. No danger at the moment at all to Aaron. There still are British representatives until somebody beats them, if somebody beats them. Oh, that was quick. Who's in? The British are in. Yes, we're racing round and the Swiss have gone. No, they haven't. No, there's 1 place left. The Swiss and the Portuguese are in. That lovely little girl from Funchal. Oh. Why didn't somebody tell me, she says, in fluent Portuguese. Why didn't somebody tell me there was a stool there? So, You know, a funny thing is that we have a bit of a practice on knockout. And for the last 2 nights, Douglas have won this game of musical chairs. They must play it. It must be the national sport in the Isle of Man. Here we go again. Yes. Who's in? The French have gone. Lovely little mademoiselle I remember from last year's little affair at Lincoln. Always smiling. This team of Man de Dieu, they've given a lot to knockout. They play it in the right spirit. They always smile, and no wonder they live not very far from Cannes in the south of France. So who's left? I can't believe it. If Douglas win it, it's a hat-trick of wins, including 2 practices. Everybody's waiting to celebrate, but Douglas is saying, we can win the musical chairs. Any second now, the whistle will go. We're off! British are off, the Germans are in. The Germans are there, the Swiss. The Swiss are out. The Swiss are out, the Germans are coming in for quite a monster total of points now. If they win this, they get 48 points. And will be Germany's representatives in the final in Bordeaux. Well, what about this in Bonn? There was knocked about a bit during the war. They're joined now by a rope. Don't link hands, they're joined by a little rope. Britain versus Germany in a friendly game of musical chairs, which is the real meaning of knockout. It's not a contest now, this is a game. Played for fun, the British are in. The British, they've won it, I can't believe it. Douglas have won it for the 3rd night in practice. I know it doesn't count for very much, but what is the mystical secret of playing musical chairs in the Isle of Man? Is it the national sport, we ask? But the Douglas team are very pleased about it. Because of that, they've picked up their 8 points.
Karlovac 2 Punkte. Mukron 3 Punkte.
Portugal 4 Punkte.
As usual in Necker style,
4 Punkte.
the results in back-to-front order.
Montjeu-la-Poule 5 Punkte.
Schweiz 6 Punkte.
Trevet 6 Punkte.
Deutschland 7 Punkte.
Bonn 7
And the
Punkte.
chairs
Großbritannien 8 Punkte.
go up in the air.
Und Douglas
And there's the printout.
8
Bonn,
Punkte.
47 points.
Ja,
Karlovac,
unsere beiden
43.
Schiedsrichter
Miranda, Morado,
Gennaro
42.
und
The
Guido
Britons of Douglas,
mussten heute
40
richtig
respectability.
Schwerstarbeit
The French of
liefern,
Man de
aber
Dieu,
ich denke, wir sind noch in der
36.
Zeit.
The Portuguese of Funchal,
Ich bedanke mich
32.
bei euch beiden,
The
die
Swiss
das nun schon seit 15 Jahren macht.
of Trede,
Wir werfen schnell mal einen Blick
next to bottom with
auf das
28. And at the bottom, with
Und was
20
sehen
points,
wir da zum ersten Mal in
the
diesem
Belgian
Jahr?
team of
Siegt eine
Mukron.
deutsche Mannschaft.
There's the readout.
Bonn mit 47 Punkten.
In the meanwhile, let's forget the final. That's a few weeks hence. In the meanwhile, there's the colourful scene, the flowers there, the Fräulein at the front holding flowers from the National Garden Show. There is the Bürgermeister of Bonn holding the silver trophy. He'll present it now to the captain of the German team, and smiles all round. Everybody's happy. It was a friendly contest, a lot of fun. We know you enjoy it.
Dass die anderen so nett
And
applaudieren.
we haven't heard the last yet of the Al Bahadi band.
Aber auch sehr fair war Manfred.
That great swing band who had all sorts thrown at them tonight. The words of congratulation.
In 14 Tagen in Großbritannien, in St. Albans.
St. Albans, Harry and Manfred have said, we're going to see you next week in St. Albans. There's the shampoo, and the dancing will be led off. And we're away now to the final party with this wonderful scene. A joyous night. Hope you enjoyed it at home. So from Bonn, good night to you.